Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. What words of your cheaters shocked you? And how did you feel? Need support? Was in a relationship with an ex-partner who has consistently been telling me I am the only one and he would never leave and cheat on me. I never know he would betray me or have sex with somebody else behind my back. We had rings together a week before the day I caught him, and of course he kept lying and said shocking words. Though his I had sex with her, I finished inside her. Coming through his mouth is still stuck in my brain with a specific image and surrounding of that moment. Had sex with someone else? I felt I was mentally murdered. Like my soul was murdered. I still struggle a lot because of that word. I just wanted to let it out, because it is just really genuinely ducking my head. So traumatizing. I also want to know from others what words can be out of the selfish psychopath's mouth. I forgave myself. My affair was a cry for help. I'm here all week, folks. Try the veal, it's fantastic. Mine said I forgave myself already too. He also said things like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy to say that your healing will take years. I don't want to die not having had these experiences. When he broke up because he wanted to engage in hookup culture, my group therapy said it would be wrong to stop being friends with her. Everyone says you're acting out of line for looking through all my emails and texts. I realized I am not ready to commit now, but maybe down the road I'd like to with you. I want to sleep with others before we move in so you can see that I can be trusted and it's not so bad. He said so many things. But it feels good putting it out there. Wow. Such callous disregard for what they put us through. However, the quotes are good reminders. Anytime I feel bad for having gone through it all, they remind me how much better off I am to be disentangled from their destructive treachery. Cry for help? Lol, insane. That one actually made me laugh out loud. It helped me see how clearly self-absorbed she had become. All I could think, regarding her cries for help, was insert_orgasm_cries. Those mind duckers are crazy, I believe. In my case, he said I couldn't get love from you. So I needed to use those girls, yes, plural, to give you love. That might have been his truth coming out in a way. Translated, I need constant attention all the time to keep my self-esteem up. Your love or anyone else's love would never be enough. The mantra of a narcissist, 100%. I ducked them all for you, and now you're ungrateful. Wow. Just wow. I was told you're not the partner I need to take the next step in my career. I'm in the skilled trades, solid career. We have 2 kids and a stepdaughter as my own kid. I took the kids to daycare, picked them up, ran the kids to practices and games. I did the cooking, dishes, laundry and yard work. The house did have clutter, but I felt with 3 young kids that was kinda normal. The dude she was having the affair with was a vice president at the company. She was also a vice president. Mine said when we were first dating that I was the partner he needed for just that reason. And stupidly I didn't see that it was a huge red flag. Who wants to be an accessory? Lol. You're a catch and any woman would be grateful to have you as you're not afraid of housework. Let's see how interesting the VP finds her now that she's available. Find better and don't let her hoover you back, once she has to discover again how the vacuum cleaner works. I thought I'd be able to fall in love with you, but I just couldn't. And then I never loved you. I love him, but I don't love you. If so, why didn't she end things like normal people do? Some people just get pleasure from breaking someone else's heart, I guess. Oh, for sure they love breaking hearts. At the moment, people say the most insane stuff. Just realize this isn't your fault. They are a broken, wretched human. You're useless. You were always my safety net, and now that I have my career, a kid and a home, it's time to cut the safety net loose. I'm seeing someone and I'm not going to stop. That destroyed me, still recovering. If you can't reading, how about we can just get rid of that garbage and raise the kid together, he can our son, so we can have a happy family. Mine also said I have a right to see her. She is just a friend. I'm allowed to have friends, also said in regards to the AP, my body my choice. You can't control what I do with my sex life. In hindsight I put up with way too much BS. While you're in the thick of things you don't really see how messed up the words are. Did you ever get the let's have an open marriage discussion? Yes, he brought it up. I did my research, talked to him about it at length. I created and discussed appropriate boundaries. He did not agree with any of my boundaries, said I was putting a leash on him and was frustrated with not having complete sexual freedom. He just wanted complete sexual freedom, as though I was controlling him by explaining there's a healthy way about going about it. He wasn't having any of that. I got that one too. Turns out I already was in an open marriage, well, her half. Haha, tell him he can do whatever he wants sexually, but he can't spend money on her in any ways, as his money is your resource for your and his family, so technically you could give him an allowance for his hobby. Plus he has to get a checkup every week, as that affects your health. If he complains, tell him porn star do that, and he has to pay for it, or AP could. With these options it's not controlling him, it's you controlling what technically your health and resources for your family, so he can't complain. Well, I broke up with him directly after I found out. For around 3 days before I agreed to try R. During that time I flirted with a handful of random people. Just flirted. Got a proposition to be someone's sugar baby as well. That pissed me off. Anyway, after agreeing to try R, my WP actually said, what you did was just as bad as what I did. Worse actually. Then he went to the bathroom to sob. I actually laughed and told him flat out that I would not be dealing with that shit, nor did would I ever feel bad about flirting with some random strangers after I broke up with him. That was a very ridiculous day. He hasn't tried that since. I just have no patience for that, at all. Just wow, the gaslighting was real. So glad you didn't stand for that. He was in deep denial as far as his cheating went. He still doesn't fully grasp it. However, he has begun showing some understanding recently. Not enough, but hopefully headed in the right direction. He is supposed to be looking for therapists this week. He was very emotionally manipulative when I first found out. Just denied repeatedly. Said I didn't know what I was talking about. Lol. I had suspicions for a month prior. The husband just confirmed what my gut was telling me. Turned out I was right about everything. Every detail. Took him those 3 days to admit it. I didn't think I was going to hurt you, I didn't think you'd find out. I just remembered, 3 months post D-Day. I really thought you'd be over this by now. Oh yeah, my ex, after 4 months from the breakup day, told me he couldn't believe I was still stuck and dwelling in the past. I mean, he cheated on me. Of course he's not hurt or traumatized. I am. Those pieces of poop are 100% clueless. Look, I said I was sorry, but it's not like I killed somebody. You need to get over it already. This was maybe a month after D-Day of a 4-month affair. You don't understand, I just think you've never been so madly in love with someone. AP, we'd been married for 11.5 years. Ooh, good post. They do come up with some interesting ones, don't they? Stuff that comes to mind. Yeah, but we never finished. No orgasms equals not actually cheating. Not that I believe him about that anyway. Well, you and I were having problems before this. When I asked if he ever made plans to end it with her, we both agreed that if our marriages improved, we'd have to end it. Ha ha ha. Cheating asshole narcissists. Ha ha ha. Cheating asshole narcissists. Hear hear. Mine said something like, I never chose you and remember the beginning. Why the duck did you say yes to engagement then, a great cheater? What the duck was the last 6 years of I love you shit? Lying shit-stained self-centered narcissist. They do say anything, I realized. Really anything. ducking anything. When I confronted my ex-wife, I asked 4 questions. Do you love him? Yes. Have you had sex with him? Yes. How many times? I don't know, multiple. Do you like it? Yes, I love it. Did he go inside you? Yes. How did this happen? We bonded over Morgan Wallen. I went to his house and we just started kissing and stripping. This was a 27-year marriage with 3 children she threw away in an instant. No, zero, none remorse. Still with him till this day. Duck's sake. I am sorry to hear that. I also confronted that type of truth and it is so hurtful and traumatizing. Just noticed it was 6 questions. Bonded over Morgan Wallen? What an imbecile. The dude was my childhood friend to beat all. Hate him, hate her. They are pure trash and make me vomit. Mine said he bonded with a teenager because she pet him and calmed him down. Lol, and they could talk about many things happening in the world. Lol. With a teenager. What an idiot. I can't stand him and don't even know him. I am sorry about your situation. What did you say to your kids? This ducking sociopath is unbelievable. Lol. I told them. But she screws with their heads badly. They are with her and love her AP cause he's a fun dude. The loser gets child support and I work my tail off to pay her cheating butt and finance their fun. They are really trash, aren't they? They don't even feel guilty or ashamed. The kids will be able to judge the situation later when they become older. Karma is real. For sure. I just stay patient and know that one day her little world will crash down. Talking to her is more important, since I talk to you all the time, so I need to prioritize time with her. After blaming their friendship developing on me being so busy while finishing a master degree and working 2 jobs to pay for it. Which is it, you talk to me all the time, or are feeling neglected because for once in 20 years I'm prioritizing education and a much better life for us over waiting on you hand and foot. FYI, went back to school after years when he told me we'd never get ahead since I didn't have a real job. I managed a store, BTW, not like I wasn't working, like his co-workers' wives had. Followed by weeks of she's just an old co-worker and friend I barely talk to catch up on other old co-workers and she's my best friend. Can't I have a best friend? One you tried to hide all evidence of? And I barely spoke to her. The phone records proved that was a lie. All from a man who was cheated on and destroyed by his first wife, and whose major boundary was no cheating from the start. During our last big fight, when he was packing his things, I never wanted this life or any of this. I only stayed because you are a good person. I struggled with feeling like I was enough for him during the last few years of our relationship because we couldn't connect. That comment hurt at the moment, but I've realized it didn't matter how much I did, he would never be happy. And what kind of person uses someone who loves them like that? Zero accountability for his own life, so he must be a victim of you. That's a child's mind in a man's body. The only reason I was upset was because I'd been taught monogamy and relationships as social constructs. Meanwhile, she asked to move in with me and had demanded that I get divorced. I was separated when she and I got together. Given time and more reflection, I'm not convinced she was wrong, but she sure pretended to believe in monogamy and relationships before she cheated. 2 weeks before I found out, because she had a bad dream, she said if you died, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably kill myself. Then after I found out, she said it was never going to work. I haven't been happy with you for years. In short, I realize words are simply just things people say. She was also throwing you off scent by buttering you up. I bet you when she said she wouldn't know what to do without you, something about it was just off. It's not enough to tell me that you care. Cause we both know that words are empty air. Sweet Nothing by Calvin Harris and Florence Welch. That song helped me get over a cheating, lying sociopath. Yeah, agree. They just say words that mean nothing. Mine was having nights with a girl and texted me he loves me and he can't live without me. But never came back. Empty words. The loneliness was killing me. Yay, that makes it okay? Sod off. You don't get to play victim and blame me for your actions. A man. You're emotionally abusing me right now. I was crying while talking about how we would split time with our 8-month-old son in the minutes after finding out she was having an affair. I deserved better than you. The sex was fast, he went down on me for a while. I met him 2 days ago on a dating site. I want to be an individual from you. We can still be together if you are okay with an open marriage. I can continue, but it's just shitty. After 15 years he said, I just want to be best friends, I don't have anyone else. Friend-zoned me? You've got that peach now, I'm out. When asked why he did this to me, because I liked her and thought we had a connection. Still now this just gets me. It was really that simple for him. He's also said, I don't feel ashamed. I don't want to need anyone and I don't want anyone to need me. I don't want to be accountable to anyone. We have a child together. So, that's cool. Freaking connection. It is just so pathetic, and my cheater said quite the same thing. He said the girl was a person who he can talk about many things with and he has feelings for him. The girl was ducking teenager. 10 years age gap with him. He screwed my self-esteem. Wow. Just goes to show that what he needed in order to talk was someone emotionally immature who didn't know SHT about being an adult. That says everything about him and nothing about you, op. Thanks for saying that. I wonder if it can even be healed. Perhaps not in your current relationship, but yes, you can heal. There are plenty of people who will be able to see your value as a lover and confidant. What matters most is that you know it. I don't regret anything because it made me the man I am today. It's so messed up to say that, like, my dude, it only made you worse. Sorry you went through that. You just don't want me to have any friends, she said. Up all night every night on the local chat rooms, but I'm being a jerk for protesting it. The following day after the breakup she found a sitter, hooked up with him, and spent the night at his house. You were shut down and I needed release. I had to MC and found out he had been looking up online booty calls hours after. She was my best friend for 20 years and I was always in love with her. She finally felt the same way and I didn't want to say anything while you were grieving your best friend. I was just trying to be a good friend and cheer her up. She was in love with Justin Bieber. You're being selfish not wanting to give me another child. I need someone to help me carry on my family legacy. I had a stillbirth due to heart complications from D's. I'm level 37 so my risk increases with age. I can see some similarities. Lol. They will go to hell. Don't worry. Well, mine said that he had just realized, when I found out and confronted him, that I am the one he chooses and wants to be with. He said he did not know better how to act in a serious relationship, so he would want me to teach him. Then he would say I have a big DD. I can't help it sometimes. I am a man but I know what I am doing. But then later when drunk would say STH like you were never supposed to find out. I wanted to protect you from my dark world, but you want part of it. I let you be part of it. And whenever I was insecure and feeling STHs off again he would say have self-confidence. I don't know, go figure if he does care or if he does not. I feel sick of these cheaters attacking insecurity. Is it really an attack? I do think I need to be more self-confident for real, so I actually thought he meant good, but I guess if he had added stuff you are smart, kind, caring, etc. etc. But then he said I should trust my judgment, which was that he is cheating again. Was weird and I don't know if he knew what he was saying and why. I do agree though, whenever I felt STH was off he would tell me I am crazy and insecure. MB saying self-confident instead sounds better, lol. Insecurity can be tough to deal with, yes. But that doesn't mean he can use it. I am sure he was using it as one of the reasons. At least mine talked about my insecurity a day before he went out to cheat on me. It was only sex, get over yourself. They don't see that the most intimate thing that a person can do with another person should only happen within a committed relationship. I planned on telling you on your deathbed. What? They don't deserve to be called human beings. Yep, She said this as if it was something positive when I asked her if she ever thought of telling me. She thought it was positive. I mean, really? Edit, it became clear to me she would have told me only to clear her conscience with minimal consequence. I can't really do anything from my deathbed. It was all about her. That one really enraged me, but there were others, mostly situational. I don't feel guilty because we'll be stronger if you can get over it, and I needed to have my fun and get it out of my system. Imbecile. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.